Yeah, welcome to today's episode of the Beers and Buds podcast. So, you know what? Let me see. What is on our agenda? I'll start. I just got back actually this morning. Well, this afternoon. I got back from Milan. I went to Milan to watch Spurs in the Champions League. We lost. Maybe I'm a bad omen because this is now the second Champions League away day I've gone to, and we've lost both times. Although this time we didn't play as bad, we weren't beaten as badly, but it was still the fact that we lost was really annoying. But yeah, I got back from Milan, literally around I think I landed at 12 p.m. today. Yeah, but it was awesome, man. Like first time in Italy. We flew from Verona, or to and from Verona, and yeah, Verona is also beautiful. Milan is awesome, man. Really nice place. On the first day we were there, I was kind of like, I'm not sure. It was bit of a dinger, as my boy would say. But yeah, the stadium. Oh man, like the San Siro is like a bucket list stadium for me. It's a bucket list stadium. So like the fact that I was able to go and watch a Champions League away game with my club there before it gets knocked down, it was amazing. And the atmosphere, oh my word, it was incredible. Like they are intimidating as hell. Those ultras. So um, we were in like one of the upper tiers. It was like a home fan section actually, but there was a lot of like tourists. But we were just above the ultras. They go crazy, man. They are so intimidating, so what's the word I'm looking for? So orchestrated or so together, so organized in how they do everything together. They rehearse. They were telling us, and it's funny because the place where we had breakfast yesterday was a Milan owned cafe, and we go in there and we found out he's a Milan fan, and we were like, oh, are you a Milan fan? He's like, no, I'm a supporter. I'm part of the Curva Sud. So Curva Sud means South Stand, and that's where all the ultras are. And he even said, he was like, yeah, we went easy on you. I was like, rah. That was going easy. It's a bit crazy. But yeah, got back earlier today. We just spent. I was saying this to Lloyd earlier. I don't know what it is about electric scooters abroad. It's so fun and it's so cathartic. It's beautiful. I felt like the main character in a movie. I had rap snitches and knishes playing in my ear. I was riding through the streets of Milan, sun shining.
That's a great
Beautiful.
record.
It's an amazing song, man. Amazing song. And yeah, Milan is beautiful, man. And then went out in Verona, got all of 3 hours sleep, and then came back today. So yeah. And I was just saying how I think I might actually be a bad luck charm for Spurs. It's now the second Champions League away day I've gone to and we've
Yeah.
lost. But on that note, as I said, what shall we get? What shall we
Let's
get
kick
into?
on. Do you want to touch on the catastrophe that's happening currently?
Oh yes.
I'm sure you're all aware, so we're going to keep it really short and sweet. The death toll in Turkey now is up to 40,000. The UN reported, I think, on Tuesday, so that could be even higher now. The infrastructure in most of Turkey is wrong. They've been aware this is going to happen, but the government's done nothing about it. In all honesty, it's very sad. I think there's not really much I can say. There's not much we can do except, if you have any, I understand it's a cost of living crisis, but I'm going to put the Just Giving link that everyone's sharing in the description below. And if you can support, please do. I understand that not everyone's able to, and, again, my mum always says charity all starts at home. Like, I get it. If you can spare any money, please do, because people need it. And yeah, it's sad to see just the government neglect their people and not care really. And let's just all just keep them in our thoughts and prayers, even though I know it doesn't really do much, but we have to acknowledge it because
So
it's a tragic loss of life, both due to a natural disaster, but also
neglect
a government neglecting their people. And it's I know most of us will live in the UK, and we're all used to a government neglecting their people. But this is to a different level and a different extreme, and I think we just, if you can do anything, please do. It's times like this, Mahesh, I actually do feel bad
Yeah.
when we do the pod, because I always think, what can I do? And the answer's always nothing.
Yeah.
And it makes me quite sad.
Yeah, I think all we can do is like, share donation links, share. I know it's been quite good, like the community, the Turkish community, and like this. In North London have been amazing.
Shout out to everyone.
In that, like they've organised like collection points for blankets and bedding and clothes and all sorts of. So we just got to do that. Share those. Share donation links. Keep the awareness, because I read. I'm again not sure how, like, if this is verified, but apparently like Turkey was like shutting down Twitter, like the government.
Oh, I don't know if that's legit, so I didn't want to mention it.
Yeah, me neither. But just keep sharing and making sure.
But the government has neglected its people.
Yeah, no,
they've been aware of
the
this.
buildings. Oh my god, some of the videos.
No, they were aware this is going to happen. It's fucked.
Yeah, some of the way in which those buildings.
They should be held accountable.
Yeah, 100%.
They won't be, but they should be.
Yeah. So like.
And that's all I can really say.
Yeah.
So please support if you can, and if you can't, keep them in your thoughts and prayers. And shout out to everyone who is in Turkey right now. Shout out. That's a fucking horrible thing to say. I sound like David Guetta. Yeah, I'm sorry to start on a somber note. I always prefer to start on a somber note because it gives you guys something to look forward to, and I promise you we will get happy again. But yeah, shout out to you guys.
Yeah. What's your take on the Netflix password sharing?
Oh yeah, that's
Crazy.
a big thing. So we're gonna get into some more topics, some more fun stuff. Just hear your opinion, because football ain't going right for either of us right now.
Yeah.
I'll touch it quickly before Jerome gets here, because if we start talking Jerome's here, we're gonna be here all day.
Oh yeah.
Play fucking awful. The second half.
Oh, I didn't watch it. Was it bad?
Tomiyasu was fucking awful. Yeah, he was so bad. He was at fault for two of the goals. First, second half was just awful. It's classic Arsenal capitalising on our first half chances. That's all I'm going to say, because we carry on talking about this in Jerome arrives, we'll be here all day.
Yeah.
But yeah. So before we're going to, right, so we're going to talk about some other stuff. So, Netflix! Oh, fuck me, how do we get into this from Turkey to Netflix? So, Netflix.
Christmas. It's Christmas all over again.
Oh, in my head I was like, was that insensitive?
Oh,
Nah, that's fine.
Now I'm talking about Turkey as in the meat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
No, it's not necessary. Don't say pause.
I'm not.
No, so we're going to talk about Netflix. Are you aware of what's going on there?
Yeah. They've. The thing is, so they said they're going to ban people sharing passwords, and you're going to have to use Netflix in like the home location. But then they backtrack. But I've seen some people that I follow on social media who are in Canada. It's still a thing. So I think it's very stupid. Like Netflix, you know what it is, yeah? Netflix is just like...
I didn't realise how much it is, because I don't pay for Netflix. Man.
Oh, I pay.
I have a family. I'm one of them dons. I'm part of the problem. I leech.
Oh, I'm... Actually, no, I don't leech anymore.
My family have it, so...
Oh, fair.
And there's enough profiles. Like, there's two of them. There's my auntie and uncle.
I only leech off Tope for Amazon Prime. Other than that, I pay for...
I leech off everything. I pay for BT Sport now.
Oh, fair. Yeah, I pay for that. I pay for Funimation. I pay for Netflix. I pay for Spotify.
I pay for Apple Music.
Disney Plus as well.
And BT Sport. That's it. The rest comes from Mo's dad. But yeah, they want to start... so apparently, how it worked was... You'd have to be connected to that Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And you'd have to connect there every month. So say, for example, I wanted to carry on using my Netflix. My auntie and uncle live in Sheffield. I would have to go to Sheffield every month, log onto their Wi-Fi to be able to use Netflix.
Is it the Wi-Fi or is it the... Oh, yeah.
Apparently, it's like, if you'd go there every month, you could carry on using it, but you'd have to, like, make sure you connect to their Wi-Fi every month.
Oh, it's the Wi-Fi. I thought it's just you had to log in the home. No. That's a bit mad.
That's how would they monitor it? Because you can't have different profiles. You just they want it to be in the same house.
Yeah.
Personally, I think they're gonna lose a lot of money.
No, bro. You know what it is? Netflix, I feel like, is getting worse.
It's already like, £15 a month.
Yeah. And we're not getting good. I don't think.
No, I don't know, man. Have you seen Physical 100?
Nah, what's that?
I only watched the first 2 episodes. I'm waiting for more to come out and I'll binge it. these Jack Koreans, and they're just doing physical challenges. It's class.
Oh, okay.
No, it's like there's boxers, there's gymnastics, MMA fighters.
It sounds like something you watch with like your mates for a laugh. But is it?
That's all the TV I watch,
Oh,
man. No, it's class. Like they just do physical shit all the time. Like one episode, I think the first episode they had to hang from a bar to decide whose rankings first. And like the last person was like first seed, and they got to pick their opponent first, and that kind of stuff. And they did like a wrestling kind of thing where there was a ball, and the last person to have the ball at the end of the 2 minutes won the challenge. It was really good. I'd give it a watch. But I think they're gonna lose a lot of fucking money because a lot of people are not gonna pay.
No, 100%. It's a lot of money, and the thing
for
is,
one household as well.
A lot of the thing. What annoys me about Netflix, right?
So a lot of families do it like so their kids or their loved ones can also do it. Like a lot of people will just have one Netflix account, be like to their mum or be like to their brother. You can use it too, and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and I'll be real, Netflix. Yeah.
Do you support? You assuming you provide it for your whole family, right? Yeah.
They use it way more than I do. The only thing I've watched on Netflix recently, is anime, and even then, that's it.
That's all you do watch, though, really, isn't it?
Much, yeah. But fucking idiot. I watched the odd film. I downloaded a bunch of stuff for the flight to Milan, but I didn't actually.
That's how it always goes, isn't it?
Bro, I've got like 5
music.
films. Yeah. I just fell asleep. But it's man. Netflix. It's a weird one, man. And the thing is, as well, compared to other countries, on Netflix is rubbish.
Yeah, you get
it's so rubbish. But yeah, no, man. Netflix. It's just like you're making decisions that just do not make sense.
Also, I feel like their films, they just chuck bare big actors and they're always wank.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're always wank.
It's funny, man. And it's like, they make very impulsive decisions to cancel things that are good. Like, two shows that I love to bits that they cancelled and really annoy me were Mindhunter.
What was that?
And it's like a... It's you'd enjoy it.
It's my kind of thing.
Yeah, no, bro. So basically, it's based on the real life story of how the FBI started criminal profiling. So
wow, that is my kind of thing.
And it's based on a real character. Like it's based on the real life. So
that is literally my bag.
And they basically started it from interviewing serial killers. So he interviews serial killers, and they use it to like solve.
It's called
Mindhunter.
I'll give it a watch. This sounds like my kind of shit.
It's fucking incredible.
Yeah.
It's fucking unnerving though.
when you said this is my thing, I didn't expect it to actually be my thing. Like, this is
You'll love
my
it.
thing.
You'll get through it so quick. It's so good.
This is my kind of thing.
And then Patriot Act, which is like a really good. It was kind of like a news type show, run by Hassan Minhaj, who I love to bits. It was really informative, really good, and they cancelled it. Yeah, but to be fair, it had a good run. It had a really good. It had quite a few different, like I think 5 or 6 different drops, and then Netflix, man. I know some of these big corporations are just making decisions that are just stupid. Like they just don't make sense.
I don't think a lot of people will want to pay if they can't. All their family can't use it.
Yeah.
And I think I don't know. You feel like, especially with the rise of like things like dodgy fire sticks, like you're really trying to up prices.
Yeah.
Difficult.
Bro,
like, you're going to push
sticks,
people into. I'm trying to. Yeah, if you got a plug, DM me on the slag. I'm trying to get one of them. Listen, or if you know how to do it.
70 quid, for a year for all of the.
Yeah, look at that. All sports as well.
Are you okay, bro? Are you good?
I didn't want a proper answer. If you were doing shit and you were like, "Nah, Lloyd, I'm having a bad time," and be like, "Whoa, Jerome, I ain't trying to hear all that. I just wanted, I'm good, thanks, Lloyd. I don't actually care how you're doing. It's cool politeness."
And that's why I hate that questions. That we know when someone actually answers seriously.
I'm thinking, shut up.
I was thinking, this is supposed to be a common goal. This is as much as saying
I'm
hello.
good, you're good. Let's move on. Okay, cool. Should we talk about the halftime show? Let's talk about halftime show.
Yeah.
Did you see halftime show, Jerome?
What's the halftime show?
The Super Bowl.
The
Rihanna.
I saw Rihanna's performance. Yeah, I really liked it. I really liked it, man. Now
She
sort
got
of
hits,
throwback. It felt like a little trip down memory lane with
I'm
them
not gonna
songs.
lie, her set list,
Crazy.
fire. They played all the right songs.
It made me really deep. Fam, Rihanna's discography
It's crazy!
It's not.
so sick.
And the thing is, there were records she didn't perform.
Yeah.
That are slappers.
Yeah.
You see when people were saying, she shouldn't have done all of the lights. I don't care, man. I don't
Well,
care,
people
man.
saying that because of Kanye.
Yeah.
But the thing is, she only actually did a
I think if Kanye weren't cancelled, he would have been there.
Yeah.
There's no way he would have been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard people complaining too. I'm like, she's
pregnant,
she's
man.
fucking. I thought for
what?
For the fact that she was pregnant.
Listen, she did good.
I thought she did a really good job.
I thought it was a really good performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not
really
gonna lie. Some of the dancing was a bit funny though. Not from her.
Yeah.
Like
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like the people in the what do you call them? The dancers?
The
dancers in the white. Some of the yeah.
Man on stage, I'm a backup dancer.
But yeah, because when bruv, she was on a fucking suspended platform.
Yeah, honestly, it looked like
without
Super
a
Smash.
harness.
It actually looked like Super Smash Bros.
Bro, without a harness.
There was a point it was shaking.
Yeah, and I was like, whoa.
There's a baby in there.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, Rocky was watching in the crowd like, shit.
People say ASAP Rocky needs to get off her. I swear they just had their first child.
Yeah, literally. Bro, I think he's like 10 months old.
Someone tweeted that word I can't say. It's called ASAP for a reason.
Brother saw her give birth and he was like, we go again.
Yeah, no, shout out.
You know what I think that they're like, we're in our 30s, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And they're engaged too.
Rocky's in his 30s as well.
He must be, surely.
Yeah, he must be, man.
He weren't young when he first blew. Like, it was like 24, 25 when he blew. Yeah.
Must be mid-30s then.
I'm pretty sure like his tape, like, you know the tape that blew him, Live Love ASAP.
Yeah.
He was like 24, 25 when that dropped.
Yeah, he's 34, right?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure she's similar.
Yeah.
Because I saw an interview and it was like, she's
just turned 34.
Mad.
No, I mean, she's not. I'm not bugging. She's about to turn 35. Yeah.
See what we were saying before? Like, the fact she's 35 is insane.
Crazy.
Like she should not be 35.
It's
her birthday in 5 days, so everybody wish happy birthday to Rihanna. That was supposed to be my wife, but listen, it's like,
if anyone's gonna beat you, Jerome, it's ASAP Rocky.
He makes her happy. That's all I want for her.
But it sounds like Future.
He's gonna.
You know what? Drake probably says the same thing on a daily basis.
You see Chris Brown? He put on his story.
Oh, fuck Chris
Brown. Chris Brown said that was freaking let go, bro. I was at 5. Fuck Chris like 15
Brown.
years
I don't care.
Like that, man.
I think anyone. Nah, that's a brazy take.
No, go on.
I think all of you guys.
No, bro. You know.
I mean, I wouldn't go to watch. I think it would be hard to be a big fan of him because
I was such a big Chris Brown fan as well.
He makes great music. He's an excellent artist. Like some people say, if it wasn't for that, he could have been.
No, if it wasn't for that, he'd be Beyonce level.
MJ, and I'm thinking.
Not MJ. I think it would have been Beyonce level.
But there are similarities in terms of that. He's really good.
The Whites liked Chris Brown before he did that. The Whites loved Chris Brown.
Great artist, but
I can't overlook those.
He's just a
performer.
I
think he'd be amazing.
Him with Karrueche.
Have you guys seen? Have you seen the police report?
He didn't hit Karrueche and.
But like
stalking.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I did.
I'm pretty sure there was an injunction where it required him to be.
No. It was a restraining order.
Yeah, restraining order. That's it.
Yeah.
And you know what fucked it for me, like. Because I always knew about it, but the seriousness of it really hit
me too,
when I read the police report, and I was like, "This guy beat the fucking shit."
I know, I get it. Like people always like, he was a kid, and I'm like, no. But
I mean,
no, you can look at that.
I was also a kid. I didn't.
I was 19. I didn't beat any women.
At the age of 19, was I even fighting like that, man? At 19 is like, grow up,
19, I was trying to. When I was 19, the only time I was getting fights is when my friends were getting fights, and I would fail at trying to break them up. That's it. That's the only time I was beefing when I was 19.
Bro, I mean, I'll be honest, there's a few times, 19, maybe 20, 21, where
a few drinks,
I've been willing.
I ain't gonna lie.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I remember sometimes...
There's a few club fights.
In the club,
a few club fights.
In the club, someone's like, maybe steps on my shoes, and I've shouted loudly that make sure the whole club, Republic in Leicester knows. I used to be like, fam, if anyone step on my shoe one more time, I'm locking off this whole thing.
I ain't gonna lie,
You get a bell, he's trying to be like, hey, chill. Then we can fight. Then you got the devil on my shoulder, Liam. He's like, yeah, come on, I think these guys were trying to start on a bell, I think, when we were on the way home. And I just started, I wanted to scrap all of that. I don't know why. I was just like, yeah, what am I saying though? I was just shouting because I wanted them to hear because they were walking ahead of us. and then every time they kept looking at back, I'll be like, yo, what's man looking at though? Yeah,
But you
when-
want
when
beef?
I'm
You
drunk,
actually want beef?
when I'm drunk, I like fighting.
I was-
Bro,
I-
we
I'm
were
not-
walking to a motive one time. This brother said to me, I feel like fighting today.
Yeah, I can't
You
lie,
know
I
what?
feel
I get that.
No, you know,
Sometimes
just what
you
I'm
do.
thinking,
Sometimes you just
I haven't had
want
a
to
good-
scrap.
I haven't had a good scrap in a while. Honestly, it don't even need to be a beef team. You just get the hands going, man. Keep the
A
hands
good
going.
a good 5-on-5 scrap is
A
quite
good 5
fun.
of group scrap, a nice group scrap.
Because I can land a sucker punch and then there's me out there like, you know what I mean? I can just bang! Ooh!
I'm trying to be like, 2 of these lads, look at the strength.
No, that video you sent in the Twitter group chat, that guy on the beach, bro, he knocked those
Oh! He does it!
bro, they 1-2.
Oh,
yeah,
It's here. It's here.
yeah.
If I can be asked to edit.
I remember that time it was after Power League and everything. Basically, our friend Chuku was driving. Well, you know Chuku.
Yeah. It's not like I've known him for 10 plus years or anything.
He was
Shout
driving us
outs.
home. We're on the way to his car, and we just hear the person behind us shout, "Oi!" And me and Chuku instantly turn around like, "Huh?" and then that thing,
That's fighting talk.
he realized that thing. He thought we were talking to him, so he just started looking at that thing. You look around, no. I was thinking, yeah, I could have went so far left because you can't just be like, "Oi."
No, wait, that's fighting talk. That is
Oi, 'cause
fighting
I
talk.
think, oi, I literally thought, listen, I was thinking I gotta protect myself.
Yeah. That's fighting talk, especially with white people. Oh, that is white people's fighting cool. I was like, oh, no, that's it, yeah.
You want some, mate?
God,
I've never
I
been
missed
in-
uni for scraps.
I've never been in a fight in my life.
But you've not been like when like, you know, one of your friends has got started on and you've tried to break it up and then you've realised this ain't gonna work.
Yes, you.
But you didn't back the beef though.
I said
Yeah, it was a one-on-one.
Yeah.
And
He just pulled you away.
I think I had him that time as well. I literally had the brother up against the wall and I was like, if you don't leave me the fuck, this brother was just pestering me for like 6 months straight. He knew I didn't like him and he was just pestering me. And one night I was like, I've had a fucking enough of you. I grabbed the brother, I swung against the wall and I was like, bruv, if you don't leave me the fuck alone, I'm gonna do something bad. And you grabbed me and you were like, nah, Lloyd, chill.
Relax.
Yeah, I think you need the good influence friends around. Your friends are gonna be like, "No, stop doing that," because I'm the friend.
I'm that friend
I'm the friend
sometimes.
that's gonna be like, "I'll back it." You know?
I'm both. I'm both. I'm the break up the fight friend until I realise there is no breaking up the fight, and then I'll become the back friend. But I try peace
I'll
first.
break up if I know both of them. I'll try and break it up. Other than that, no. Other than that, yeah.
Nah,
I'll join in,
2
man.
on 1. I want
I'll
to
jump
2 on
in
1,
the
so
team,
that's
yeah.
not nice. Yeah, fucking hell. Also, you know what I hate about fucking Super Bowl and Americans, yeah?
Yeah.
You know what really pisses me off?
The ads.
No. That's annoying.
Too many
But, like-
stoppages in the sport.
it's so boring.
I think the sport's trash.
Horrible.
I think it's a bad version of
That
rugby.
version of rugby. Like, rugby.
Oh, look at that! Great minds.
So I used to play a bit of rugby, tag rugby.
Tag rugby
especially
is
in
so
primary
fun, man.
school.
Oh, like primary school.
I was good at that.
Yeah,
Tag
yeah,
rugby was
So fun.
Sevens is quite fun as well.
We had a little tag rugby team in
Seven sides is good.
what's it called, in primary school. Basically we
That
used to
one where
go
you
to some
had to take
tournament.
the thing.
Yeah, the tag. Yeah.
yeah.
We used to go tournaments, and basically they said, "Thing, all right, every other school they're all doing year 6s. They said we're gonna start you all in year 4. So by the time you get into year 6, you'll be a super team." And that was the plan. So year 4, obviously we lose every game.
Yeah. That's part of the arc. That's part of the story arc, though.
Yeah,
Right
and
in
then,
the
and then
front
year
of the
5, we're a lot better. We're actually competitive. We don't go too far in the tournament. We get past the group stage, but yeah, no, I scored some excellent tries. Like, I think, but then and it comes to year 6, we're looking at our team. We're thinking, I'm not gonna lie, we're winning the whole thing this year. So then we're waiting for we're actually our PE teacher. He let us call him by his first name, but I don't remember it anymore. So let's call him Coach P. I know it began with P.
Coach.
Yeah, Coach
I
P.
think it was Paul even. I don't know.
Probably.
He probably was. But yeah, let's call him Coach P. Yeah, we're asking, so what's going on with the stack rugby team? We haven't announced the squad. And he's like, I said, Miss Matthews, who was our head teacher, she said it's going to be year 5s only. And I'm like, but the year 5s are going to think it's not fair because they've been waiting. And I forget, they can take over when we're done.
They're not sitting on the bench yet.
I'm thinking we've got a title chance. I was thinking, no, like, Give me something. I come off the bench.
It might be like Kanu lying about his age.
Yeah.
Look, what actually pisses me off about the Super Bowl the most, which is, it's gonna sound like I'm nitpicking, it's the fact that they call the winners world champions.
World champions.
Like, if
A whole grand total of 2 countries play it.
what, USA and Canada?
Yeah.
Do Canada play it like that? Are they in the league?
I think they got some Canadians, surely. I know.
Maybe they got Canadians who
I know they
play
got
in the
Canadians
league,
in
but do they even have
basketball,
Canadian
No, I
teams?
don't think they have in NFL. I don't think they have any Canadian team. Let me check though.
But like, also like, nationality wise, surely like 95% of the NFL is American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's
I
stupid.
feel like even if you're playing for Canadians, you probably got traded.
Yeah. I don't think there is a Toronto team or something like
I
that.
don't know.
Yeah, bro. They're all. It's all America. All
Oh, it's
America.
But like,
America.
if you came to England and you found, okay, so this is my only comparison now. I was thinking about it. If you came to England, right, in England, the best fish and chip shop in England, you'd call it the best fish and chip shop in England, right?
Yeah.
In theory, it is the best fish and chip shop in the world because you probably can't find a better fish and chip shop.
Probably in Spain or something.
the
like
world.
That.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Okay, this is just hypothetical. Okay, the best English
Yeah, but
breakfast cafe.
I get what you're saying.
Like,
It's
the
like,
best English
hypothetically,
breakfast
yeah,
cafe.
it is the best in the world. But, it's like,
But we're not going to call it the best in the world
it's
because
not really international, is it?
because
Yeah.
we make it.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Like, you're not world champions.
It's like
You're the champions of that league, and that's great.
I mean, bro,
It's
just
like
look at.
claiming you're the best team in the world because you won a Premier League. You might be, but there's nothing to back that
There's
up.
nothing to back that, is
Nothing
there?
to back that up. If you win Champions League, there's stuff to back that up.
And then
But
then there's
but-
also historical information which would
Yeah.
allow us to believe that the European champion is better than the fucking
yeah, more often
South
it is.
American champion.
Yeah,
But like,
That's why
we
we can do it
still
like that.
wouldn't call it. You are the champion of you won the English Premier League.
yeah.
You won the Barclays Premier
you won
League.
the Barclays Premier League.
You
we're not
didn't
calling
win.
ourselves
You're not the world champions.
It's
It's
like City
fucking
claiming
dumb.
their world. It's like if City were claiming their world champions. No, you're just champions of a domestic trophy.
Funniest thing
Which
about-
is great, but it's like
That
it's
actually,
not a world trophy.
that pisses me off.
I mean, look at the way they do the date. Like Americans are just stupid.
I don't know. I don't like.
Most European
like that
countries
whole-
do it like that.
They what?
Nah, I swear it's only.
It's only America, bro. What?
Month day. That's
Yeah, it's
disgusting
stupid,
to
bro.
me. That is disgusting.
dumb.
Why is it not in
No, a lot
chronological
of-
order? Day, month.
No, a lot of
year-
European
oh,
countries. I only
dear.
know because of work.
Legit.
I only know it because of work.
Well, that's
I
stupid
wouldn't
too.
say it. Yeah. A lot of
That's so
European
dumb.
countries
It's
do it.
nasty to
Dumb.
me. I look at them like, yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of
Every
people.
time I'm looking at, I know it's worse when the
People always
day
complain
is
that
less than 12. I
Yeah.
cannot read the date. I cannot read the date. I was thinking, is this an American thing? I don't know. Is
No, a lot
is
of
it
European
saying,
countries
Is it saying
do
the
it.
1st of March or is it saying the 3rd of Jan? I don't know.
It's like 9/11 as well. It's just like
Yeah,
when I was
9/11.
younger, I was like, oh, 9th of
Oh,
November, and then I was like, oh no, it's the 11th of September.
No, a lot of European
That's the
countries
only
do
reason
too,
why I
though.
remember Lee's birthday,
Ye-
9/11.
Oh, his birthday.
Is it actually our 9/11 though?
No, they're 9/11.
Oh, that's rough. That's rough. That's a rough birthday. Jesus Christ.
When was it 2001?
2001, yeah.
So Liam was 2 years old when that happened.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, that's fine. At least it wasn't the day of. That would
Yeah,
be
that'd be
fucking
mad.
horrible.
Free.
Oh, he's free. He's 98, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, that just pissed me off. Anything more about Super Bowl? I like Rihanna's performance though.
Yeah, me too.
Obviously, it wasn't like the best, but I still think it was pretty good. Like,
I just think-
considering the
yeah.
fact she's fucking pregnant,
Pregnant. Yeah.
and she looked. She wasn't just like a little pregnant either.
No,
like,
she's-
she was full pregnant.
Yeah.
Like,
I think for the part of the nostalgia effect makes it also better because she took us with all the old songs like
Yeah.
songs like "Would you make me feel like I'm the
oh,
only girl
yeah.
in the world?"
I like the fact she opened up with "Bitch, Better Have My Money."
Yeah.
Like, that's a- Oh my.
Oh no, Rihanna's discography is insane.
Yeah,
oh my
it's crazy,
god,
man.
Oh my
After
god.
Shout out to her and Calvin Harris,
After-
man. They did bits
Listen,
together.
they cook.
Her and Calvin Harris, they were cooking.
I want to know what was she cooking.
Well, does she know?
Does she know what she was
She gave Calvin Harris rice and peas.
Yeah.
Bayesian rice and peas.
Man, yeah.
Oh, no. I think she did a great
enjoyed
job.
it. Yeah,
though.
same here.
I
same
don't.
here.
Obviously, it wasn't one of the best, but I
For
think.
sure. I think
considering-
the circumstance, given the circumstances, she did good.
I think maybe if she had a guest, it would have been better.
She did.
When,
technically.
when people were saying, "Oh, when Beyonce was pregnant,"
That's what she said, bro. She said that in an interview, bro. I'm not even lying. She said, "I'm gonna bring a special guest."
You see people saying, "Oh, when Beyonce." Beyonce was pregnant, she was doing this and that, and I was thinking, why are we
comparing pregnant women?
Why are we power scaling pregnancy?
Yeah, like, what the fuck is this?
What pointless.
You know what's funny as well?
So
Like,
dumb.
with some of the people who chat rubbish about this, they don't know what it is like to perform. They think it's easy. They think you just rock up there and it just happens. You have no semblance. And also, some of these people just don't. They don't have talent.
She was on the platform with no harness, pregnant.
Listen, that is dangerous.
He literally looked like Super Smash.
Bro, like, you know, I'm glad.
Honestly.
And I don't even think she was lip singing like that.
No, she was. Which
She's singing it.
I was glad that she finally got rid of this rumor that Rihanna can't sing. Like that's been a rumor our whole childhood for some reason.
Yeah, when people say that, I was thinking you gotta hear some of them songs, but she's hitting them notes of the.
But then, like, I literally thought that I was like, I remember when we were kids and people always used to say Rihanna can't really sing, and I don't know why that was a rumor. But when we were kids,
someone was
that
singing
was like
Umbrella, and someone said, "Oh, let's put bare auto tune to change it." And so they heard that song and figured, "Let's make a fucking record."
Yeah, that's a fucking yeah.
Oh, that's a big tune as well, man.
discography is
insane.
Nah, man. When she opened up with "Bitch Better Have My Money," I was like, "Oh, she's on crowd." They let her play "Bitch Better Have My Money." I was like, "Yeah." I didn't think she'd get "Bitch Better Have My Money" off. I didn't think the Super Bowl would let her do that.
But they did.
And also Pour Up.
Yeah.
There were a few records I was like, I'm glad this is featured because I didn't think you'd do this. But yeah, shout out to Rihanna. Dumb sport, but shout out to Rihanna.
Yeah. It's now in 7 years.
Hey, you know,
That was the one I was thinking of.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Was that with Young Jeezy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That song used to get like 9 replays on a row back in the day in my Sony Ericsson W205.
Fam, Bitch Better Have My Money used to get mad relapse in my house.
Oh man.
Is it
Rihanna might be an all-time. Well, she might. We already knew that, but she's confirmed yet again. Like she's an all-timer, man. Oh
no, what? I don't even think that's like debatable.
Is it now 7 years without a Rihanna album?
Yeah,
man.
But she's just doing her thing, man. She's getting...
ASAP. Obviously, know you want to build a family, but get off her.
I drop your album too.
What's wrong with you two? Just
neither of you are dropping
in the bedroom all the time. I want to see an album
from either. When was it? When did Testing come out? What, 2018?
2018, yeah.
No, man, it's a Rocky album since 2018 as
5 years, 7 years.
No Black Panther song is gonna get you off the hook. Get back in the studio. Get back in the studio. Think you're fooling me.
Rocky thinks doing a song with slow tie. I think this is gonna get me.
Her song on Black Panther, it shouldn't have won the Grammy.
It was medium.
What's it called? Burna Boy's one, is that?
Oh, Burna Boy's one.
Oh, the song with
Fireboy DML had a good one as well, yeah.
Was that the one that played like kind of at the end?
Yeah.
Fireboy's one was when after what's her name Ramonda died, and then she's trying to make the Heart Shape album, and what's her name is making the new Iron Heart.
Beautiful
suit.
song. Yeah.
The Burna Boy one was at the end though, right?
No,
one of them was the Rihanna one, I swear.
No, that was Burna. Was it played kind of at the end? Burna Boy's one, or was it at the beginning?
No, it was around the time.
That was a good record. I remember watching the film, being like, I like this song. This song.
The soundtrack for that film is bloody.
I've not listened to the
Ludwig Göransson
soundtrack, but I'll play it.
Ludwig Göransson.
I'll give it a listen because I like. Do you mean the album or the soundtrack?
The soundtrack.
I'm not listening to the soundtrack.
No, but like just in the film though, like.
Okay.
I loved it, man.
I listened to it by. Yeah.
They got Mayan rappers, bro. That's so sick. They had rappers in the rappers.
That's because like a big part of like the whole thing was like Aztec.
Yeah, I loved it, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
On that first track for the first film, one of the songs I think it's called "The Ways." That song is a big tune, man.
On the first one.
Yeah.
The fucking what was it?
The Ways.
I gotta call a paramedic in the street.
Oh, that was my favorite paramedic. Yeah. Paramedic. 10. The Ways.
Am I on 10 yet?
Are you on 10? I live on 10. Wait, but are you on 10
That came on in the gym the other day, and I was like,
all the stars.
I play a lot.
The Ways, Khalid and Sway. Pray for me. Pray for me is a fucking.
I don't like that song.
All the Stars, big tune, Big Shot.
All the Stars.
All the Stars.
That's a big tune, man.
That's
I love that song.
Dead song.
I love All the Stars.
I don't like that song. It's so formulaic.
I think King's
so formulaic. I don't like it. It's so formulaic.
I think King's Dead.
King's Dead's a fucking tune. And he got the James Blake
And,
Bridge as well.
that Georgia Smith one, I liked it. It
Oh,
was
that
just
was
a
a
nice
great
little
record.
interlude in.
Yeah, that is a great record.
I
Wasn't there
am.
like an Anderson Paak and Am
Yeah, there
Soul?
was.
Yeah,
There
that
was.
good. Yeah,
Bloody
yeah.
Waters.
Yeah, that's a great record.
Yeah, but my personal favorite has to be Paramedic.
That's I still bump that
Yeah.
song. There is in the street. 22 and 23 and heavy with the heat. Hit you with the black paramedic can't save you. Oh, that was a big tune.
I wish a nigga would. I wish a nigga would. You have to sing that one.
You see, I cut out right there. Oh, I want to ask you both something. Right.
Okay, here we go.
So, both of you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll shake both your hands right now.
Okay.
You know where I'm going with this.
No, I don't.
Clearly, this is the podcast episode you're not part of. Then. Go shake both your hands. Yeah, this room isn't big enough. Underneath that still a snail appears.
Oh.
That snail, if it touches you, you die.
Okay.
Right? But when you shake my hand, so as soon as you shake my hand, that snail appears. Also, in your bank account, magically, 5 million appears.
Yeah.
That snail touches you, you die. Stipulations, you cannot put a box over the snail.
Yeah,
if you shut the door, it will go through the door. It will travel how the crow flies to get to you, within reason. If you go to another country, it will glide across the water like Jesus.
Right.
Are you taking the 5 mil?
I'm definitely taking the 5 mil. You know how slow snails move? It takes them an hour to travel a whole meter. As in, I can go from here all the way to my house, and it would take the snail 2 years to get to me.
That's what
Now you put it like
It's
that.
like if you
Have we done maths? Have we done the maths?
Yeah, I've done the
I've
maths.
done the maths,
Me,
so I know.
Basically, if you leave the country, you'll die of old age before the snail catches you.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, snails are slow.
No,
as shit.
not necessarily.
No, but he's saying it, as the crow flies, though. So it's in this scenario, the snail is quicker than an average one.
It's not.
No,
It's not quicker, it just-
would there be no point of the statement? You might as well make it a crow or something like that.
No. It's not the speed. It travels at snail pace,
Yeah.
but it just travels as the crow flies. So, for example, if
If
it wanted to come to my house, it wouldn't go on the roads. It would go the quickest point,
Yeah.
the quickest way to get to Stratford.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that it's gonna it doesn't travel at crow pace, Mesh. But
Yeah.
do you not know the saying as the crow flies?
Yeah, it's a snail.
It just means
I
direct.
just think
direct.
snails too slow. You really don't have to worry about it, man. I could stand there and it would take quite a few hours for it to catch up to me.
It won't
I'll be
take a
fine,
few
man.
hours.
No, it takes.
No, it wouldn't.
It
John.
takes
I've done the
that
maths.
thing.
I've done the maths.
I've done the maths.
I've done the maths.
I've done the maths. It takes a whole thing. It takes a whole hour to travel a meter. You know how small
Are
a
you
meter
sure
is?
there's that
Yeah.
slow?
They're that slow.
Maybe
the
the
slowest-
number I got from Google was wrong.
Let me do my Google right now. I'll show you, man.
Because the numbers but I want Mahesh to answer first before I say what I'm going to say. Because I've worked out how long it would take for it to get to Australia.
How long would it take?
I'm not telling you until you answer the question.
I think I take the 5 mil. I think I would, yeah.
This snail's not going to stop.
I just have to keep moving then. But even then, I
You
don't
don't
have to keep
even
moving.
you don't even need. You can live your life normal and it will still never catch up to you. It's that slow.
Okay, if it was 100,000, we'd take it.
100k.
I would take it as long as it's 1k plus.
What do you mean?
I'm that confident with never.
Really?
1K
You take $1 grand for a
grand.
killer snail the rest
It's
of your
not
life?
gonna
What
do
did you
anything.
forget?
Huh? If I forget, that's my own fault.
You have to worry about a killer snail the rest of your life.
Up in the rest of your life, you got to remember those things. If I forget, that's future me's own fault, and he deserved to die.
I can't argue that shit. Fair. It's
I mean, when you put it like that.
That's natural
I'm
selection.
Hash,
if anything.
50k, would you take it?
Yeah.
Killer snail for the rest of your life. I'm not taking 50k.
You don't think
I'll
50?
take it.
What's your minimum?
Come on, man.
I do 100. I think
I
I'll do
think
100.
my minimum.
I definitely do
What's my minimum?
half mil.
I
just don't like the idea of something that could...
1k is probably my minimum.
1K?
As soon as this touches you, you die.
Yeah, but it won't touch me, innit?
I just don't like them kind of odds. I just don't like the idea that something is
risk
after
taker.
me my whole life.
For the
I'm a
trauma,
risk taker.
for the trauma that it puts you through, I feel like
if you have to go for surgery
I think
and you're on a coma, you're fucked, fam.
Yeah, but you can't, man. Just do it away from the fucking snail.
Okay, so by my calculation, which I did a few years ago, it would be 34 years for it to get to Australia from here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's definitely wrong.
Wait,
It'll
really?
be longer.
It's definitely wrong. Australia, I would guess something like
Maybe
1,000
the
years
speed.
or something
I
like
know
that.
the maths I did was correct, so maybe the speed I got was wrong. If that makes sense.
Wait, let me calculate the distance between here and Australia.
No, I did all that. I think that's correct, and maybe the speed I got was wrong. 34 years.
34 years.
So everyone, the only person who's not taken it so far is Marvin. It's Marvin.
Wait, but can we establish this? Is a snail like what's the snail's lifespan?
I'm just gonna
When you die, the snail
live
dies.
forever. Wait.
Okay, so it's
Yeah, when you die, the snail dies.
Oh, okay.
The snail's sole purpose is to kill you.
What if you commit suicide to avoid the snail?
Why would you do
But
that?
why? But that's so dumb.
Why?
I don't know.
Surely you would go towards.
So your thing is, I don't want the snail to win, so I'll win instead.
You know what? Though?
What the hell?
I read that. Right. Okay.
So when his judgment there, yeah, God's saying, why did you kill yourself? And then the message just gonna be like Treyarch saying, who's gonna win?
Jerome, I want to ask you something. Who do you think's gonna win? Jake Paul or Tommy Fury?
Jake Paul, Tommy Fury. Most people are saying Jake Paul. I think Tommy Fury is gonna win.
Who do you want to win?
Who do I want to win? I don't like either.
You know what? Sounds kind of
So
bad.
it'll be for me.
I
the
kinda
best,
like Jake
best
Paul
case,
now.
Best case, I think Jake Paul's I like more. He's got a bit of a likability. I
don't know how he has.
I like the arrogance.
I like the arrogance. He's allegedly standing up for fight.
Actually, you know what? I want Jake Paul because Tommy's pulled out of this fight twice on that. If I'm Jake, I'm so pissed
I
off
think
at that, man.
Jake has nothing to lose and Tommy has everything to lose. Because if
Yeah.
Jake loses, he's like, yeah, but he's been doing it for 2 years. He's a YouTuber.
If Tommy
If
loses,
Tommy
that's a
Fury
boxer.
loses,
But the thing
Is
is,
it a boxing
as much
It's,
as he
yeah,
hasn't
8
fought, he hasn't fought anyone. If you actually watch him, he's got a good.
he
some
did
good
not look good
principles,
against
like-
Anthony Taylor.
Yeah, he did not look.
And Anthony Taylor is a featherweight.
Like, he's
a featherweight MMA fighter who's never fought in the UFC.
Like, he just got
He's never been
destroyed
close.
by another Love Islander on one of the Misfits cards. And
Really?
that Idris guy, he was even a bombshell that was only there for a week, man. He got destroyed by him. I watched the fight. He lost every single, and judges scored it 10-8 every single round.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, there was 2 knockdowns, but they would have been 10-8 even without the knockdowns. So you knocked it down for no reason. You're just unlucky.
Wait, it's Anthony Taylor. Is he fighting someone soon? Oh no, he's fighting on.
But yeah, but Tommy, what I would say, he's flat-footed a lot. Flat-footed a
very
lot. But other than
flat-footed.
that, his footwork is good. But he gets flat-footed too much,
He's a
which takes
boxer,
away
though.
his power. But
I
he's
think
got one thing.
Jake
Other
has
than
power over
your footwork, the most important thing in boxing is your jab. And Tommy's got a very
good jab.
He knows how to use that jab. He knows what he's doing.
He
sets
should.
it up.
He's been boxing
He
his whole life.
repeatedly does the same combos, but that's because if it works, don't change it. Like for example, Dimitri Bivol, for example, I think pound for pound, I put him 3rd or 2nd in the whole world. Like between him and Errol Spence Jr., I put 2nd. Yeah, I put Bud.
I put Canelo first.
Bud Corn for. I wouldn't put Canelo first.
You
I
don't
put
think
Canelo
after
fifth.
the loss?
Yeah, fam. After that, because
Who
it
did he
was
lose to?
one-sided.
It was one-sided.
So
Who did he
one-sided.
lose to?
Dimitri
Bivol.
Bivol. I think the judges scored
Bivol's
it.
a fucking fighter,
The
though.
judges
But-
scored it. I think all 3 scored it 115, 113.
Mm-hmm.
I can't lie. I scored it 119, 109. Most
Yeah.
people even have it 120, 108.
Really?
Yeah, because even the one that I gave, even the round I gave to Canelo, it was only because I felt like there wasn't a lot of. There was
but
very
you also
little volume.
remember
He's still under
Canelo's
better hits.
always just. He never fights at his natural weight though.
Yeah, because
he
he can't.
He's the
Because I think
superstar
he's
though.
naturally a welterweight in it, and it's too easy for him. So he's now super middleweight.
Which is fucking
And
ridiculous.
then,
You
but
shouldn't be high in
that fight,
fight.
he fought at light heavyweight in it, and
We've seen Canelo. He should not fight at light heavyweight.
yeah,
Fucking joke.
it's a thing where obviously Canelo he can't fight at his best in that situation, but I think you could just see that Bivol's too good at.
No,
boxing,
he's class.
He's actually just watch. If you want to know how to box, watch Dimitri Bivol. He does all the basics extremely well. And like someone said about
Yeah.
about
It's like
Lennox
Loma as
Lewis,
well.
and it applies to certain thing, Dimitri Bivol as well. thing. When you specialize in nothing, you can end up specializing in everything. And that
What's the say? Jack of all trades,
yeah.
master of none. But Jack of all trades is better than a master of none.
Yeah. In that, and then but back to how if I said Tommy, like for me, just if you get a good jab, you can be good at everything.
I think Tommy's gonna win too. I want Jake to win.
With Jake, I don't think his defense is that great. He's got power. He's got heart. He's gonna put the pressure on him, and
he's got power though. I think he has the power.
And then when you see it in the Anderson Silva, that power carries on to latter rounds.
Look at the way he knocked out Woodley.
Oh, that
was so clean.
His performance in that fight was terrible.
Yeah, no,
that knockout was beautiful because he noticed Woodley. He dropped.
No, he dropped
the left hand.
Yeah, and the worst part is Woodley did the same thing to Robbie Lawler in like 2014 when they fought. He went to the body. Robbie Lawler dropped his hands. He came over the top with almost like a very similar pattern sort of thing, and it was funny to see something that he had worked on someone else in the UFC work against him. But yeah,
I don't like when people say Jake Paul's fights are rigged. I think don't take his achievements away from him. Man.
When
you look at it, he looks like he works so hard. So before that fight, that first professional fight, I think it was another YouTuber, Nissan Gibb. I think he.
I see him on a regular basis.
He locked himself away like in some like random snowy place in I don't know in somewhere in America, but he's just there in some snowy mountains. Just
I think he trains like Puerto Rico boxing. Now, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the thing is to him is like. He's got money too, so you can pay
he
the best trainers.
Gets all the best trainers, and that's
one to one to sport is like valuable. He's also he's just signed with the PFL as well. So PFL is one of the major MMA promotions, and I think they're gonna do some stuff there. I assume maybe with him and Diaz.
Yeah, because he's got his new MMA promotion. I know he's talked a lot about fighting Nate Diaz, but I think that will be in boxing. I don't think he's gonna.
I don't know who he could. Fight. I don't think there's a big enough name that he can beat in MMA though, where people would be like.
That's the thing.
I think he'd have to fight a boxer in MMA.
But I think he did say. I think his natural sport is wrestling.
Oh, he's not wrestled since high school though, and I know there's plenty of high school wrestlers that come to the UFC and do fuck all though.
Yeah,
like you got to think how many wrestlers just did high school wrestling. Like it's not that big of a thing.
I think he's just just stick to the boxing. It's just you're good at it. Well, compared to like your average Joe. But what I don't like is what was announced today is that he's gonna get a ranking in the WBC if he wins. So who the fuck has he fought? He's fought some retired MMA fighters plus Tommy Fury. He's fought bums who have a combined record of what, like maybe like 20 wins.
That's boxing, though.
8 billion losses.
That's boxing, though.
Yeah, boxing is so corrupt, man.
No, it's just like that's the role of the journeyman in boxing. It's fucked. That don't happen.
It's fucked that he's gonna get a ranking from bums.
I'm assuming it'd be very low though.
Yeah, probably, but I'm pretty sure they're putting him in top 100.
I don't know. I feel like I think Joe Rogan said this and I agreed. If there was like an up and coming kid who had been training boxing for 2 years that managed to go the distance with Silva and knock him out last round, you'd be like, whoa, who is this kid?
That's what I think.
Because it's Jake Paul,
take away from
people don't respect that.
People, they're not deep in that. He's still quite young in boxing. I think he only just turned 26.
Really?
Yeah, I think his birthday's in January.
Fucking hell, he's young.
He just turned 26. He's doing alright for himself. And he's doing a bit,
There's been talk of him fighting maybe like a Cerrone but even then, like.
So I talked about Tommy's jab. Jake's got a good jab as well. He uses it for the logical
I don't know.
reason.
I don't think.
But obviously, doesn't compare to Tommy. Tommy jab is a lot.
No, better. I don't.
And I think that's going to be the big reason why I think Tommy will win.
I really think that boy packs a punch, though. He packs a punch.
I think Jake would rather it ends early because I feel like if it goes late...
I think decision Tommy wins.
I think it goes late. I think he knows decision Tommy wins. He'll have to be desperate in the latter rounds.
You know what actually happened? Draw, rematch.
Yeah, I don't want to draw a rematch because I want him
That's written in the stars,
I want him to hurry up and sort this thing out of KSI. It's gone on too long. But I can't like as much as I want KSI to win. He's not winning that fight.
He's not winning that fight.
He's getting knocked.
Jake Paul.
He's getting knocked
no way.
Fuck out.
KSI is not a good boxer.
I really want... No, I'll be honest. improved in his last fight.
I didn't watch his last fight. Who was his last fight?
Against FaZe Temper.
Wasn't that the brother that
got knocked out by Slim?
Yeah.
Unlike Slim, who took 2 rounds to knock him out, KSI knocked him out in 1.
Oh, fuck off, bro.
Have you seen the knockout though?
Oh no, I saw the knockout.
Good,
I didn't watch the fight though.
Very good.
I saw him chasing the fucking swarms around the ring like a fucking maniac.
Yeah, I think he needs to cut the ring better. And even against FaZe Temper, a lot of times the defense was not there. Temper was getting a lot of jabs in on him. So put your arms up when he was doing his hands down. Don't do that. Hands down, maybe sometimes hands down, but a lot of the time hands up. Switch it up, just mix it with it, because if you keep it down all the time, people are gonna smack the shit out of you.
Yeah, I agree. I don't see him beating Jake Paul though.
I don't see him beating. I want him to. If he does, he has to win by knockout.
I don't see him winning by knockout against Jake Paul.
I don't see. I think Jake Paul will get an opportunity to knock him out.
I think Jake Paul's a far better boxer.
Yeah, I don't think it's close. However, if KSI is looking at fighting Joe Fournier, if he does beat Joe Fournier, he used to be David Hayes' sparring partner.
Oh, okay.
He's 9-0.
Okay, yeah. So he's fighting an actual boxer.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
If he beats Fournier, which I don't think he will, but if he does beat Fournier, I will have him beating Jake by decision or
who was it that KSI was meant to fight? Danis, right?
Yeah.
And then Danis is...
Yeah, Danis pulled out, so that's why he fought.
But that was always going to happen. Danis is a fucking bum. He's always been a bum, and he never will not be a bum.
Most people thought he wouldn't make it.
He's a fucking bum, bro. Like, Danis is a failed wonder kid. He just sucks on Conor McGregor's dick, who's also coming back. He's also going to come back to Coach Tough, which is going to be good TV, if anyone's interested. Essentially, Tough is like the reality TV show for the UFC, so like he's partnered alongside Michael Chandler, and they're going to like have like their own little teams that they draft, and then they're going to fight each other, and then like the winner will get a UFC contract. It's a cool little thing. And last time he did it in like 2014, Marvin can vouch, that's classic TV with him and Uriah Faber and Tough.
I need to get into more UFC because I can't. The fights are significantly more entertaining than boxing fights. Significantly.
You can't.
There's no ducking fights.
We
literally just had
in boxing the powers with the fighters, and because of Floyd Mayweather, everyone is obsessed with this unbeaten record. You're not Floyd, so just fight people, man. But
so
it seems the only people who want to fight each other that are good are Bivol and Bertabeev.
Yeah.
They want the fight because obviously
we still haven't had Crawford Spence.
We still have 4 years.
We still haven't had Tank on date.
That's apparently happening in April, but
I'll
be honest. I'll believe it.
After Tank's performance against the last Garcia, I don't know if he wants to see Ryan.
I don't think either of them want the fight, man. They're both talking, man. That's gonna be.
That's never gonna happen.
I don't think. I'm thinking Spence and Crawford. I don't think it will ever happen. I think Crawford even said.
I want to have.
Crawford even said he doesn't think it will ever happen. But
that's been like 4 years. It's mainly been Crawford
ducking him, but Spencer's also ducking him at the same time. They're ducking each other because they both really like this unbeaten record. I think Spencer win. I think a lot of people have Crawford win.
I honestly don't know. I think
Spencer wins.
I think it's evens, in all honesty.
Spencer's who I have pound for pound second in the world. If anyone's wondering who I have first, is Naoya Inoue. That guy's scary, man. How can he be bantamweight with 21 knockouts?
That is insane. Fuck me.
24 fights, won all 24 with 21 knockouts at bantamweight. What
bantamweight? What is that in boxing? Because that's lower than UFC, isn't it?
I think, that's...
Yeah. Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
That's 125!
125, 127.
Fuck
and a lot of them are early rounds. Well, he's too good at boxing. But I think the issue is he needs to move up a weight. Because I'm thinking he's beating everyone now, so it's time to move up a weight.
No, that won't happen. Literally, this last weekend in UFC, we had pound for pound number 1 versus pound for pound number 2. Literally,
that's
what we need. Not in the same weight division, Jerome. We literally had the UFC pound for pound number 1 fight the pound for pound number 2.
Because we had that last year, we had obviously the Bivol and Canelo fight. But
You'll never
You're
get
not gonna
anything
that
like
from-
that.
That's
People are
because
so
Canelo wants to
scared.
smoke with everyone because he's a respectable guy. Only 2 losses in his whole career. Once with Dimitri Bivol,
And one was
at
to
a weight that is too high. The other is to
Mayweather
Floyd
when he was
Mayweather.
very young.
Very young, because Mayweather knew
He took advantage.
I think Mayweather, he picks his opponents like there's a reason why he never fought Amir Khan. And if people think Amir Khan's a butt of jokes, you should have seen him in his prime.
No, in his prime.
Serious. He was
Serious
and
dog.
everyone thought that if anyone could beat Floyd, it's gonna be Amir Khan because he punches way too fast.
Yeah.
If you think Ryan Garcia punches fast, you should see Amir
Ryan
Khan.
Garcia
That
though
guy-
is quick.
Nah, his punch speed is crazy. Well, sometimes
I've
I'll see
slowed
him
down
drop a
some
guy
of his
and
knockouts.
I'm thinking, wait, did he punch?
Yeah, no, I'm not. When did he?
I'm kind of
I've
heat
actually.
to scroll down.
I've had to like
and I'm thinking, oh yeah, it's happening.
0.25 speed to see it. Ryan Garcia is so quick.
He's got that, and that's what has carried him through his career. Like his punching speed is so
his
quick,
hand speed
and obviously,
so
if
fast,
your
yeah,
punching
we'll
speed is quick, it means your power is there.
Yeah, 1000%. Right.
So, and I think that's what Tank is dodging, man. They're gonna dodge each other until
Until they're 35.
They're probably maybe in a retirement home. If they're in the same retirement home, you know, they might snap each other with them.
Right, they might do a
walking sticks or
misfits. They
something.
might do a misfits match in like
Oh,
30
yeah.
years.
Maybe one of them will fight Jake when they're 40.
All right. This has been us. Thank you very much. We've not really spoken about much this episode, but we've rambled and it's been fun.
Yes, sir.
I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell button so you don't miss a video. Please follow us on Instagram. Follow all of Mahesh's 50 accounts, please. Make sure you attend his gigs, all that good stuff. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Peace, enjoy.